this entire game. Andy's usually got a pretty good feel for that. That's where I'm a little shocked, right? And to, I guess if I was to go, hey, they're one of the teams that always has a play or something on the fourth down type of moment to come through to jumpstart their team. But I think Andy got a little anxious or presumptuous or whatever you want to say to go, wait, this is our moment. We're going to jumpstart the whole season right now. And I always lean back on my old theories of go, you can't win the game right there, but you can lose it. So, and they didn't hit it. They did it. Watching the game. Watch the game. The Texans had one first down at that point in the second half on 5 drives. Right? 5 previous drives in the second half, they have 1 first down. It's a disaster at that point. They're feeling the pressure. They're wobbly on the road. You can see the pressure and just everything on C.J. Stroud's face. They can't get anything going. They can't run the ball. They can't protect. He's missing a few throws. Nobody's getting open. So why wouldn't you just continue that momentum? Just continue to play the field position game.
Houston continue to kick off to get things underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing
right there when they had no momentum at all. So, yes, and I think it's a little bit of just a microcosm of the whole year, right? Some bad coaching decisions, players making mistakes here and there, drop passes, whatever. It just is not
play the position. When you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with it.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration.
There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Washington. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal.
These bits, 18-18, and still no drops to the Chiefs.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Yeah, it would have been like 13-10, or maybe 16-10. Something of that, yes. But I also think, too, the because like we had the
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to pass. Completes it in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Right on the money. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cougars offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Rides to back and leaves it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. Bringing the heat. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Houston wants to play fast. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback sneak, looking to eke out a few yards.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get him under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Quarterback will keep it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilmore. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? And I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
There's somebody else to make a big play.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Houston offense once again. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Houston going up tempo.
Years ago, Thanksgiving when Detroit beat Detroit, and you're like, whoa.
Looking to throw, it's McMillan.
Watch out.
He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
I think that they're getting enough in going right now.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cougar. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Looking for the time with the extra point. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone.
For 50 yards down the field, and that's where it became awesome during the game, because you went, wow, Green Bay, they're running the ball. If the Bears don't want to see that all day to throw the ball.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
And the Bears can't play them one-on-one. And when you play the package,
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
It's 8 for 11, 26 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 blitz. Maybe even
motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Some of their stuff there. Yes, they kind of force you into play some aggressive defenses, because when they're patient with the run and it works a little bit, they put you in that bind, and then they're going to attack down the field. But that was a big game yesterday.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Bowling. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
It's right. So that's where it's a little between, and that's where they have to
Makes the catch up to 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense is kind of cooking, man. How about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the ball.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. First and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock comes off. He takes off. He gets a positive game.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about around the globe for a long time. They're up by 21 over Kennesaw State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt.
It opens the ball for another section of their offense that they haven't been able to dive into.
Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short game.
We're going downfield, right? And that's where Christian Watson comes into play big time.
Dr. Ganja in the chat said, Bears impressed, but Caleb's still missing layups. Is he too amped?
Definitely. Agree. It is. There's throws that are too hard. Also, too many throws where you go in the pocket and you go, hey, you'd like to just see a little rhythm in the feet and throw the ball, and it's just flat, and it's right. So yes, totally agree there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
I like that. License position, right? Yeah, I like that. Dr. Ganja. You might not. I need to get to church.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Yes, agreed with that.
2nd down. They'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Make that throw.
Houston.
There's other throws where you go, what? You can't look like Justin Fields on an in-cut there and throw the ball 4 yards over the guy's head.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. It's complete to the left.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber in the Giants, Frank Gore in the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a...
He's loose on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go in the half.
The Bears plus 300, Detroit plus 8. This is for the division. Right. Like, minus 240. They are heavily backing Green Bay. Chicago's favored by that much more than Detroit. Yes. Wow, plus 500 again.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll pull it down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air, it's McMillan. Still looking on the move. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. They're just making things harder now. It's first and 20. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw. Under fire. Breaks the tackle. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Slant route. Yeah.
The offense will have
somebody
to use
picking
its
the
first
flat. I was going to say,
timeout
just
of the
really
half.
checks it down to the flat most of the time. I mean, you never see, you don't see the post. You don't really see it.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Pocket breaking down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
The Steelers. But do I sit here still and go, oh man, the Steelers, here they come? No, I'm not ready to do that. I got to take in the last 7 weeks of its below average football by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm certainly not going to look at that. And a lot of the ways of the game yesterday, I go, yeah, it felt like Baltimore was the better team on the football field. It did. Now, Lamar Jackson, he made some mistakes. And then, of course, the referees helped out Pittsburgh.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's McMillan. Caught near the sticks, it's Thurman. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. At the 40, there he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Direct snap, running to Green. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. Hard running there.
The #1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. This quarterback part of their running game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. On to attempt the try.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got
the guy that had the best view in the entire stadium, right? The best feel for the game speed. And then they reverse it. It just, that defeats the point of replay.
Yes.
So, and once again, like, this matters because it was 3 that you could do this for the Ravens. It's not 1. Where it's like, ah, well, you didn't get 1. You got to play better.
Yeah. Help the coverage team out with this one.
Ravens Steelers, that's always that spread was 86.5 because they don't play game pattern, right?
Takes it on the return.
I agree, but it's like, wait, it's a touchdown. They're going to win. They're going to be up in the football game.
Here comes
And
the
Aaron
Houston
Rodgers
offense once again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Back to throw, it's McMillan. Oh, they're after him. Spins away from the defender. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
But I think watching it and you go, no. Again, common sense there would say that's a touchdown, but yeah, that was
getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the
20
football.
yards
Actually, is he
offense, but
counting?
they're
I
still
think he's
not
counting
playing
to make
great.
sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
That's the other thing you look at. So, where does this go?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Patriots versus the Steelers, right? That's rough right there. That really is rough. The Steelers, Dolphins,
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
either one of these teams is playing real impressive football, and they both look like they're one-and-done type football teams that they get to the playoffs, at least right now. Hopefully they can change my mind on that decision.
D. Sauter said at the end of it all, refs aside, the Ravens letting that running back get a dump-off touchdown wide open down the sideline was also a joke.
Oh, say it again?
The dump-off touchdown down the sideline.
Definitely. Nobody covered. Nobody covered. I mean, he just throw it in the flat. First off, Freiermuth went up the field. They didn't cover him either. No.
So well done.
On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. That's caught. It's Gilmore. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
Breaks into the open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Back to throw, it's Bowling. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone.
Trying to salvage the Super Bowl.
It's amazing where this team is right now.
Looking to throw on third. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wildcats!
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense
not playing their best. I don't know if I really see light at the end of the tunnel. They're close to getting it straight. They might be able to make a run in the playoffs.
Quarterback keeper. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air. It's Bowling. They're setting up the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll go to the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's got it. First down and more. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacate,
big game in a lot of ways.
I've got a guy
I think our guys have responded in so many ways in these big games.
That's exactly what happened.
Look at obviously Kansas City, San Francisco, some of those moments where
If they're going to pull off this big
I
rally,
think
they'll
they
need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the 4th quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
Dropping back, it's Bowling. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the 1st down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kentucky right back to the line. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Lost to throw again. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Ball down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
It's a genius. And you talk about, well, they are make their expectations here.
He might want another play.
It's like the offense.
Scanning the field, it's McMillan. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Throws to the wideout. Working that right sideline to perfection for the big completion.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meets coffin.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I saw what he went through up here with the New York Giants. I've been around him a few times. He's impossible not to like and respect.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, it looks as if they're going bowling,
the fact
guys.
that the Colts
That's a good moment
Ben
for this
don't
squad,
break
right?
defense.
Like you
Now
start
they're
every